This one is pennisetum macrourum, and it's a lovely ornamental grass, and it has these pipe cleaner type seed heads, and usually pollinated by the wind. And I just thought I needed to bring it to your attention if you're thinking of getting an ornamental grass. Now, it's not the most colourful one, I'll admit, but what it does have are these long seed heads that are a bit like pipe cleaners. And as you can see at the moment, they're blowing in the wind lovely. It's usually taller than this. It would make another 1.5 foot. At the moment, that's about 3.5 foot, but it would go up to 5 foot. And I've got one further up the garden that is as taller than this one, but even it's not as tall as it was last year. And this is simply down to the weather. Now, we've had a dry spell, and pennisetums do like dry weather, but because this particular one is new in, it's not yet established enough to be as big as I'd like it. But I think it will carry on. These stems here will start pushing up even more. Even though it's already pollinating, it will start pushing up. And they are wind pollinated. And what else can I say about this grass apart from that? It's a really nice grass. And it's worthy of putting into your garden. It looks particularly good here because I've got it next to what I call the shack, which is this building here, and it's next to a fatsia japonica, and it looks great. And that old bird bath, though, I say old bird bath, it's relatively new, but it just looks really good. I just think it's worth getting, it's worth having. It's one of the good pennisetums, one of the pennisetums that's guaranteed for me to flower this far north, because I'm in the Midlands of Lincolnshire, really. And we're quite high up here, so it's quite cool. But it flowers for me every year, and I don't have a problem with this one. Whereas some of the pennisetums I do have problems with. They don't want to flower; they just simply clump up as a grass piece. But this one is almost guaranteed to seed, and I love it. As you can see, I've got several of these around in the garden, along with other grasses, obviously. But I think it's one you should try and maybe get hold of. Really good, really nice. It complements a lot of borders. It'll look good. Just watch for seeding, because it will seed around, as I've said. But collect those and keep them. Worth having. So that's pennisetum macrourum. Ta-da!